Hi there, Capricorn and Capricorn rising friends. Sondra from For Your Chi. This is your March of 2024 reading. Welcome to March. Thank you for being here with me. If you're new to this channel, welcome also. Here's where we do a 6-house card reading out of a 12-house. And I give a lot of information in a short time. The remainder of the reading is on Patreon in the extended. The link is below. Tier 2 is what you want for that. It will also get you Tier 1 readings, which are my 12 zodiac predictions for the year of 2024. But let's get into your reading, shall we? This is a hell of a reading, Capricorn. This is a wild ride that you're going to have in March. Your cup overrunneth. That's what happens in the first couple of days of March. I have a feeling that you already know this or you already feel this way. If that is true for you, congratulations to you. You're also getting hit hard with the hammer here about the diet. If you're not on a diet, you may want to consider it, because there are 2 messages right in a row here about, and most of the signs are getting this message nowadays, by the way, which is talking about some sort of food or substance elimination, because your body doesn't like whatever you like, Capricorn. What tastes good to you that your body doesn't like? You tell me. Could be any number of things. You probably already know. Your second house, though, your money, your stuff. Well, someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes here. Now, if you share money with someone, you may need to thoroughly look at the bank account statements, the credit card bills, things of that nature. There could be money going out that you're not aware of that you're going to have to pay back later. Also, you may want to check all of your statements to make, if someone else is responsible for paying them in your household, like physically writing the check or something like that, you might want to make sure that those payments are being made, okay? If you haven't, this just happened to me recently. We didn't get an electric bill for 6 months and then got it all at one time. So look into that too. And the story there was the meter wasn't proper, or they installed the wrong meter and it wasn't working. Also, you may want to watch out for scams too, right? There was a time a few months back where I used my debit card at a new restaurant, and it's a card that I rarely ever used, and within a couple of hours I had a phony charge on there besides the food that I ordered. So someone took my card in the back of the restaurant, took a picture of it, and the next thing I know, they're trying to charge it. So watch out for identity theft, okay, things like that. Here's another diet card. Now, this is with your money and your stuff, in the house of your money and your stuff. So this is talking about you not the food problem or the drink problem or the substance problem that your body doesn't like. It could be affecting your energy to the point where you feel lethargic. And maybe it's actually causing a damper in your finances. So you really want to watch out for that. Try to fix that if you can. Your third house, your brother or sister. Well, they could be conceiving or having a child soon. But if they're not of childbearing years, it's possible that they are planting the seeds of manifestation. Easy does it, they're saying, okay? Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Well, how many times have we heard that story on a couple that is supposedly infertile, right? Have you heard this story? Is this ringing true for your brother or your sister or your brother or sister-in-law or your stepbrother or your stepsister? I've heard it all kinds of ways. That one story I heard was they tried and tried and tried and tried and tried, and $50,000 later in IVF treatments couldn't get pregnant, and they adopted a child, and 2 months later they found out they were pregnant with twins. Surprise! They stopped trying. They were too attached to the outcome. See what I mean? Your fourth house, well, that's pretty fucked up. You got the devil card. What's up with that? Do you have an addict in your home? Watch out. I had a client one time. She pulled this in her fourth house. I said, watch who comes to your door. Watch who sends you a text message or calls you and asks you to crash on your couch. Well, sure enough, it was her brother. Asked her to crash on her couch for the weekend. Ended up staying 6 months. Total moocher. Watch out for that. You could have a moocher in your house. You could live with a moocher. Or if you live with someone who's on the sobriety train, they could totally fall off in the month of March. Unfortunately, it could be around the St. Patty's Day holiday. Well, regardless, you're being told to express your individuality. You are not going to be told what to do. All right? The bottom of this card says, allow your true self to shine because you are awesome. And yes, you are. This is not talking about your home where you live. This could be talking about your father or father figure. He could have an addiction problem that is rearing its ugly head in the month of March. Look out for that. Your fifth house, your house of social life, fun, friends, dating for those of you single Capricorns. Emotional loss, there's somebody missing. Well, listen, I can see your seventh house from here. We're not going to be getting into the seventh house because that's in your extended reading, but I wouldn't worry about this too much if I were you. If you're single and you're waiting for someone. Because there's something amazing coming in your seventh house. And on top of that, you have this emotional healing card. Amazing. The bottom of this card says, as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you too receive new blessings in love. Wow, that's very cool. Very cool in your fifth house. Okay, your sixth house of work and health. How about this? Awareness, you already know what to do, but you haven't done it yet. Is this talking about your diet again? If it is, this would be the third message out of 6 that's talking about food removal. But this could also be related to work. Is there something work related that you know that you haven't done, but you haven't needed to do, but you haven't done it yet? Could this be asking for a raise or promotion? Could this be asking to be moved into departments, in different departments? Could this be asking for help with regard to your workload? Could this be you wanting a new job? Yes, it could be all of those things, or any one of those things. If it's yes to you want a new job, but you haven't been putting your resume out there, I would highly encourage you to do it as soon as possible. You pulled flower power in the sixth house of work and health. Now, this card talks about essential oils, but it also talks about flower essences such as, I believe one of the brand name is Bach Remedies. I had always heard about flower remedies. I tried them here and there, but never really worked hardcore with them until just recently, and oh boy, those can be absolutely life-changing and life-changing for the betterment of health, as long as you have someone who is a professional who knows what they're doing and there is a computer diagnostic involved. So you may want to look into that. That is never in the place of Western medicine. Obviously, it's only in addition to it, if necessary. Okay, your tarot cards in the Morgan Greer deck, who's around you in your seventh house. This is going to be a primary highlight of your month. If you're a Capricorn or Capricorn rising, you may actually take the trophy, the invisible trophy that I give every month to every sign as far as the seventh house is concerned. But look at this. The zodiac signs around you in your 7th house of primary relationships and business partnerships. You've got 2 pentacles here, another Capricorn perhaps, or a Virgo or a Taurus, and you have a side of a Gemini here with the Lover's card. Okay, if you want to join me in the extended, the 7th house is for real. We're going to be going over your 7th house of primary relationships and business partnerships, including romance angel cards. We're going to be going over your 8th house of intimacy, contracts, taxes, legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, your 9th house of school and travel, your 10th house of career, your mother, your 11th house of your child or your best friend. For those of you that don't have children, in the 12th house, what's about to happen 3 months from now in the month of June. Many blessings to you, Capricorn. And if you want a personal reading with me, I will put the link, the booking link below. Blessings.